Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jeremy Rubin. I'm up here in the ARAN booth. We're going live here tonight from Dover International Speedway. Sorry about that. My opening video thing wouldn't work, so couldn't do that. So it's kind of confusing me, but we're good now. Qualifying is underway right now. Here, let's throw. Maybe not. Where is it?
Hey, Jeremy Rubin, Luis Almazo here down at the track. Got a copy, bud?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
All good. How are you?
Good, good. Just looking to have some fun up here tonight.
Yes, sir. 10-4. Just a report coming off the pits. Guys watching the monitors just want to make sure that all the sound's coming through without a problem. So there were a couple of, just to double check that last couple of broadcasts, we had a couple of issues with that thing.
Yeah, last broadcast I think we fixed it. The broadcast before, people couldn't hear me. I was too quiet. The track sounds were too loud. So I think we got all that figured out.
All right, and I also have my buddy Nick Olson down here in the pits saying that if you want an in-car commentator during the race like we did last time here at Dover, he's more than willing to jump on board. You just bring him up and dial him in. He'll be online, as well as myself. So feel free to talk to us during the race if you want to.
Yeah, 10-4. We'll grab both of you up here at some point or another. So appreciate it, Luis, and hope you have a good race out there tonight.
Yes, sir, man. Hopefully we'll give you guys some awesome race. Overcast conditions, very fast. This will be a good one.
Hell yeah, good turnout tonight too. So looking forward to it. All right. Well, like I said, we got a pretty good turnout here tonight. So far, 24 guys. Like I said, qualifying is underway. Mike Voss is on the pole. Nicholson on the outside with Caleb Sheets, Rob Burns, and Nathan Miller, your current top five. See who hasn't thrown down a qualifying lap. The 38 of Michael Guidry, who was fastest in practice, has not. So far, Matthew George was in the top five. George Munger was up there. Luis Salmaso was also in the top five. And then, of course, we have our two fastest guys, John Schweiker and Ronnie Norman, who haven't laid down a lap. So, waiting for them to lay down one, and then we'll see where they, put themselves. Excited for tonight. Dover's always been one of my favorite tracks, and love coming to these races. I actually got a chance when I was over on the East Coast to visit Dover, and I gotta say, from the outside, it does not look like the safest track in the world. If you guys have seen it, it looks like high school grandstands from the outside. It's really kind of sketchy, but got to check off another track that I visited, so I'll take it. I believe that was Nathan Miller that just jumped up into the 6th spot. Oh, Luis Salmaso just jumped up to the 2nd spot in that 54 middle light car. Everybody's still trying to catch that 20 of Mike Voss for this pole position. If anybody is watching, now Trevor, what's up? If anybody is watching, please let me know if track sounds too loud when the race gets going. If track sounds too loud or I'm too quiet, I can change those volumes real quick and we can get that figured out. I think I had it figured out last week and everything should be fairly balanced out, but Nathan Miller practicing getting on pit road, it looks like, and spins it. What else we got on the track? Matthew George just, he's taking the green right there. He was fairly quick in practice. See where he slots himself. Coming to take the white right here. And Matthew George is going to slot himself in the 7th spot right now. On your volume mixer, iRacing sim should be like 15 max. Alright, hang on. So that was the other thing though. Last week I feel like the track sound was too low and you couldn't tell. It was just, you could just kind of hear a guy talking, and every once in a while get a camera angle that a car would actually make sounds. But thanks for that. Alright, now 38 is just pulled out on track. This is our P1 fastest guy in practice, so let's see what the 38 can lay down. Alright, it's taking the green right here. And coming to the white. Oh, P2. 3/100ths off of Mike Voss's 22:11. See if he's able to pick up. I don't think you can pick up on lap 2 as far as I've seen so far, so. No, especially when you do that. Yeah. So Michael Guidry is going to slot himself in the second spot for right now. Still have Schweikert and Ronnie Norman, who have not ran a lap, and those two like to wait until the absolute last second. So we'll see them on track here in a couple moments, probably. And Ronnie Norman's just pulled out of the pits. And there goes 25, Ronnie Norman. He just took the green for his first lap qualifying. John Schweikert has pulled out at the same time, so we'll keep it here on Ronnie and then switch over once he completes this lap. Ronnie wasn't all that fast in practice, so might not be a track to his liking, but we'll see right here where he's going to put himself. Look pretty smooth. P2. Another one that sandwiches himself in between Nichols and Mike Voss. Now Ronnie Norman 2/100ths off. So John just took the green, so let's see where he puts himself. And John, Joey Stats, George Munger, and Matt Moritz have not taken a time yet. But I think time's going to be running out here, so these guys, if they want to take a lap, they're going to have to get on track now. John Schweikert's first lap is going to put him in the second spot. 1/100th off, 2/100ths off, 3/100ths off, 4/100ths off, 5/100ths off. It's pretty. Actually, it's a 1:113 is Mike Voss's time. Schweikert ran a 1:20. Ronnie Norman ran a 1:30. Michael Guidry ran a 1:40, and Luis Almaso ran a 1:50. Wow. Pretty close times up there at the front. And back behind them is a 1:75 with Nick Olson, a 1:84, a 1:88. And then it falls off a little more as we go further back in the field. But still, 19 drivers within 0.8 of a second of each other. Seeing a real competitive field out here tonight. And I know a couple guys had problems on their laps, so weren't able to run a perfect lap, but with 3 drivers left to qualify, and qualifying has just completed. Yep. Pace cars on pit road, and we're going to start gridding here up in a moment. Yeah, 10-4, Trevor. When we get racing, I'll make sure everything's alright on that end. Can't really do it when there's only one car on track. Alright. Well, we got them on pit road. Let's go ahead and run through our grid. On the front row, in the pole position, Mike Voss and John Schweikert on the outside. Inside of row 2 is Ronnie Norman. On the outside with the 38 of Michael Guidry. We saw Masso and Nicholson share row 3. Caleb Sheets and Chuck Harrell, row 4. Rob Burns and Matthew George on row 5. Nathan Miller and Rob Haynes on row 6. Brad Bohr and Ken Worley are going to make up row 7. Right behind them is going to be Richard Tesk and Will Prue on row 8. Ken, Ron, and Josh Sheets, who was second fastest in practice, so look for him to be making his way up there. They're going to share row 9. Doug Hess and Scotty Brown on row 10. Jason O'Connor. George Munger did not qualify. He's going to be on the 11th row. And Joey Stats and Matt Moritz are going to round out the field in the 12th row. And while we have a moment, we're going to go ahead and grab our in-race reporter here, Nick Olson, 53. You got a copy?
No. Yes.
No. Oh, well, that stinks. Well, we're gridding up. You qualified. You were outside front row, and then kept getting someone running second place. So you kept getting pushed down. But 6th starting position, nice lap. What are you looking for tonight?
It's going to be such a long grind at Dover. I mean, the laps are quick, but I mean, there could be crashes. There could be all sorts of stuff going on tonight. We've had a nice few weeks of races, so no reason why this one can't be great as well. The key is going to be conserving tires, like I say, kind of every week, but here also very important. Fall off through a run could be 1 to 2 seconds. So, I mean, if you short pit, you run what, 12 laps, 11 laps, something like that. You're already caught back up. You get 1 lap back.
Now, are we 2 to go or is it 1 to go?
It is 1.
It is 1. All right. So we're going green this time.
Yeah, I think it's just the short tracks will have that.
Yeah, I thought I remember this one, but either way.
I think even at Richmond we get 1 to go.
Oh, really?
I think so.
All right. Well, on pole position is going to be the 20 of Mike Voss, and he's going to lead us to the green. Pace car's going to be ducking off here. And if Nick wants to, he can stay in the booth with us while we go green.
Of course.
Mike Voss is going to be going in just a minute. And we're green from Dover. Looks like one car of the 41 of Nathan Miller is starting on pit road. I don't know if he didn't get enough qualifying or enough practice laps
That
in.
has to be it, because here at Dover, that is a killer.
Oh, yeah. Because he's going to be a lap down here, more than likely. Ronnie Norman making the move on the inside of the 1 of John Schweiker. Mike Voss is still holding the lead up front.
John is saving. I'm just calling that up front. He's saving. He will be back.
Yeah. And like we were talking about, the 20 of Mike Voss is right on the bumper of the 41 of Nathan Miller, looking to put him a lap down early.
I'm amazed he got out, to be honest with you. I
Yeah.
thought he would have fallen a lap down. That's, I guess, what, 15 seconds you got to wait after the green, so that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
He must have a pretty good pit box.
No, he was back behind start-finish line.
Wow.
I think it's only
impressive.
8. I think it's 8 seconds.
Oh.
I think it's
usually
7.
It's like 10, 15.
I think it's like 7.8 or something crazy like that they hold.
I guess it depends on the track.
It might, yeah. But yeah, for right now he's staying out in front of our leader, Ronnie
And
Norman.
he is a chaser, if I'm not
Yes, he is.
mistaken. So he will be working really hard to stay up there.
He didn't change his number, but he changed his bumper and front fender color. So some of the guys have yellow numbers. Some of the guys did the bumper. Ooh, Ronnie Norman looks like he got in the wall there a little bit.
Yeah, he kind of swerved down a little. I don't know if he was just reacting or what.
But yeah, some guys do have yellow numbers. Some guys have yellow numbers, and the front and rear wing are yellow. That indicates that they're in the chase. We can pull that graphic up here once we get our first caution, if we get a caution. We have gone completely green here before.
We have had a race here last year. I think in the spring we went start to finish.
Yep.
Which you wouldn't think here at Dover.
Right, especially Dover of all tracks. It's like Bristol
and that
going
was the
green.
first race I think we were able to finish that feat, which was pretty impressive.
Fun race too.
We've had a nice string of races with this Xfinity series here the last few weeks. So.
Yeah, I tell you what though, green flag pit stops at this track, not fun.
Treacherous.
Getting on this pit road at speed is not easy.
And if this gets strung out, it could be just like Sunday, you know.
Boring?
You know,
I'm sorry, that race was
yeah.
extremely boring. That was probably one of my least favorite races all year, and I love Dover.
I think the spring brought everything plus a little more than it usually does at Dover. So, I mean, I think this chase race was just a
calmer,
normal Dover
boring.
race.
Yeah. The
Reminds me of a 08. I think Kyle Busch put everybody a lap down except for like 5th, I want to say.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Kind of like Truex.
Truex is dominant right now, though. That's awesome. Once Tony leaves, he's my favorite driver.
Who is? I'm sorry.
Truex.
Truex, yeah.
He's one of the nicer guys in racing, and definitely one of the more deserving guys too. So. And he's a small team, although he is going. Who is it that's joining him next year?
Eric Jones.
Oh yeah, that'll be.
Eric Jones will win multiple races next year.
I think that's a high call. I don't think.
You think that's a fair call?
No, I don't. I don't think he will. Because I would have thought Chase Elliott would have won races by now too, because he was so dominant in the Xfinity series last year. But
yeah, my prediction on my blog, I wrote a prediction post before the season even started. I said that Blaney was going to be the one that made the chase. I didn't think Chase was going to be that great because I know how the 24 ran last year, and it wasn't very impressive, to be honest. I mean, I'm a Gordon fan, and I'm saying Jeff won that race because everybody else crashed.
yes, exactly. That's exactly why he won the race. But I mean, can't take it away that he.
Of course.
I get what you're saying, but yeah, Jeff definitely won that race because the fast guys wrecked out because Matt Kenseth was my hero. Matt Kenseth was everybody's hero that day. Going a little bit further back in the field, you see Luis Salmaso running back here in the 4th position with 38 of Michael Guidry. Further back, see a pretty good battle between about 3 or 4 guys here. And behind them, it kind of gets strung out. Caleb Sheets is looking to chase down the 3 of Chuck Harrell.
Yeah, and back to those yellow numbers, I don't think I finished my thought on that. That's for us out here to know who's the chaser.
Yes, that too, yeah. And myself, but yeah.
That's because yeah, and a lot of people out here don't really know who the chasers are.
Because we have so many guys,
I mean,
they run all 3
series. That's a little deceiving, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do you? Oh, you do. Look at that. You're just trying to get people to stay out of your way.
No.
Strategy. No, it just goes with
work.
the car. It just goes with the car.
It has to be yellow.
Yeah, but then behind you, like the 50 of Matthew George. Let's pull this up real quick. Race.
Got a battle up here. Don't know, is that Nathan? Is that Chuck going by Michael Guidry? No. I've been told I've been lagging a little, so I'm just kind of letting people go. Ooh, we got trouble for a chaser.
I hate that thing. God dang it. Sorry about
I thought
that.
I lagged out or something.
No, I don't know how long it's been since you couldn't hear me.
About 2 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time.
What happened?
Every time I try and click on my OBS, it changes the window of it so it gets behind things, and when I try and talk, it doesn't pick it up. Same with TeamSpeak. It's I don't know what it is. It does it every time. Usually I catch it, but that time I didn't. My bad, guys. Oh, yeah, that would also help if I
While you were gone, we did have a problem for a chaser, George Munger.
You couldn't hear me then? Oh,
No.
Jesus.
Maybe it was more than 2 minutes then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, George Munger's still sitting on pit road.
Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, the first elimination isn't going to be much of a thrill. I mean, it's going to be the people that didn't show up, unfortunately, getting eliminated, and the people, you know, that have had 2 bad races in a row. Still got next week at Charlotte to come on out and do something.
Is that and see what happens. Can you hear me right now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. If you guys can't hear me in chat, please let me know. I'm trying something. I don't like this thing. Alright. Oh, look at that. I missed again, and Ronnie Norman has gotten by the 20 of Mike Voss, and Mike Voss has actually fallen all the way back to 4th.
Yeah, Mike had a nice lap in qualifying, but I don't know what he's got for Ronnie and John up there.
He stayed out front for
Luis
25
him,
laps.
right? Yeah?
No,
he must have burned his stuff up.
Ronnie Norman got around him, and Ronnie is your current leader. Right behind him is the 1 of John Schweikert, and then the 38 of Michael Guidry. Then the 20 of Mike Voss, and then the 54 of Luis Salmaso rounds out your top 5.
10-4. Yeah, I can't see that up there.
Yeah, you're too far back.
It's true.
Did you hit the wall a little bit?
I did.
Yeah.
I was having lag problems, and I just kind of hit the wall. It's probably about 20 seconds, so.
Yeah.
Here comes Chuck to pit road. It's a little early.
A lot early
to be doing that.
A lot early. Lap 33.
Yeah. Even if you're doing a short pitting strategy, I mean, that's early.
And maybe he knows something we don't know? I don't know.
I think he's just fallen off really hard.
Well, his last lap was a 24.039. And our leaders are running 23.016s.
Yep, that's about it.
23.1, so yeah. So, Chuck Carroll's on pit road in his pit stall, and he's going to get 4 tires and rejoin the field. Oh, now the 31 of Doug Hess is on pit road. Are we seeing some early? One guy comes, the rest of them are going to come.
Yeah, I don't think this one's going to work, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, unless we get a caution.
And it's still trap 'em.
Yeah, it's still trap them, so yeah. They need this to cycle out completely.
It will take a while to do that.
Yeah, especially because
this is me putting Chuck 2 laps down. It's me putting Chuck 2 down, so.
Yep. So far, we have 18 guys still in the lead lap with Ken Ron, Nathan Miller, 1 lap down. Doug Hess and Chuck Harrell are being shown 2 laps down. And George Munger is still on pit road, now 16 laps down.
Yeah, his night's over.
Did he say what happened, or?
No, it's just 16 laps down. You're not coming back.
No, you're not coming back. I'm just curious what happened.
Yeah, sometimes people just have occurrences come up in the middle of races. I mean, you know that.
Oh yeah. Daggone fire alarms. 38 of Michael Guidry has gotten around the 1 of John Schweikert for that 2nd spot. Now Michael's trying to chase down Ronnie Norman. Michael was fastest in practice, so he knows how to get around this 1-mile racetrack. Ronnie now putting, looks like maybe, yeah, the 18 of Josh Sheets a lap down. Or 05 of Josh Sheets a lap down, sorry.
Josh was 2nd in practice.
Yeah, he was 2nd in practice. He was running some real good lap times. We did a couple pit parties, and he led 2 of them. Just kind of weird seeing it. He does have some right side damage. He's gotten to the wall off of one of these corners. Alright, let's see what the difference is. Chuck Harrell just ran a 22.48. Our leaders are now running 23.33s. But if Chuck has the same problem of killing his tires that fast,
it will come back around.
It's not gonna be too much of an advantage for him. So I don't know. Maybe he had some other kind of problem he had to take care of. I don't know.
This is just a cup guy who's throwing it on the table.
Trying something to get into victory lane.
There it is. One car pitting.
John
Schweikart.
Oh. There he is on pit road. And that number 1 Harambe car.
Now the question comes up.
When do we see our leaders?
When do we see people come in?
I now see the 70.
I personally am seeing 46 laps of gas left for me. So. And it's only about a 2nd or so gain here. So I would personally want to wait until the tires fall off a little more.
I mean, it's already down to only, for Chuck, who just came on pit road, it's already only 0.5 of a second that he's picking up a lap. 5, 6, 7 tenths.
It just doesn't seem like the gain is there yet.
I'm thinking probably somewhere around lap 60 is when I would pit, because that pushes it a little bit farther.
That's honestly what I was thinking.
You can make this a 2-stop race.
Exactly.
These guys are going to have to stop 3 more times, I'm guessing, to be able to stay competitive. So.
Oh, it's not for gas.
No, yeah.
So John can stretch it out probably the rest of the race if he wants to. If he saves just a little, he can make it.
He's got 96 laps to go. And if you said 40.
Yeah, the math works. So
the math kind of might possibly work, but not really.
Start out with about 98 laps of gas. At least I did.
Also, quick update. The Minnesota Vikings are beating the Giants 7-0. That Vikings defense has been freaking phenomenal this year. So
surprised that offense didn't score again.
Yeah. But yeah, 38 of Michael Guidry. He's caught the 25 of Ronnie Norman. See if either of these make a move for pit road, or if Michael just wants to get around 25 and lead some laps. But they have put about 6 seconds on the 20 of Mike Voss. And behind him is Luis Salmaso in 4th and Brad Borer up into the 5th spot.
Now, also mindful here, Nathan Miller has hung with the leaders for the most part, and he is passing these guys as they're being lapped.
He is. He's still
And here comes
first
Mike
car, 1 lap down.
Voss.
Mike Voss coming to pit road. Yep.
Rob Haynes is going to come in this time.
Looks like the 54, Luis Salmaso, has some pretty good right side damage.
Yeah, these cars are getting really tight, I can tell you.
But Mike Voss safely makes it onto pit road. Yeah, Luis has got some pretty good, well, not too bad, but he's got some right side damage. Let's see who our next victim to come onto pit road is. Looks like the 38 of Michael Guidry, 2nd place car.
And Matthew George is going to come in.
Yep.
Looks like Richard whatever is going to come in.
Yep.
93.
Follow our 2nd place car down pit road here, see where he comes out. Right now he's back in 9th, 1 lap down. Our first guy who pitted is Chuck Harrell. He's running 15th. Yeah, we'll see how this works. Real interesting strategy here. I was not expecting these guys to be pitting this early.
Yeah, same with me. I was not expecting it this early.
Michael Guidry off of pit road. He's in 13th. Chuck Harrell and John Schweiker have both gotten around him, so. But it is a 9.8 second difference back to Luis Salmaso.
Now, let's just say, who's the guy, a fast guy on fresh tires? Let's see, Guidry versus Norman, lap time.
Well, freshest tires. Well, he still hasn't completed a lap here. Give him a couple seconds.
Looks like Chuck and Will Prue gotten into an accident, entering the pits.
Oh. Yeah, Will has some pretty good damage. I don't know. Chuck seems alright. But as for your time question, actually John is the fastest car on track right now. He ran a 22.64. Your leader ran a 23.61. So a second difference right now. And John is still, but he's still 2 laps down because Ronnie hasn't pitted. If a caution comes out right now, you have 5 guys on the lead lap, and everybody, everybody who's not on the lead lap is 2 laps down.
Yeah, Nathan and Chuck and John are a lap down. Michael is the first car 2 laps down.
Now I'm showing them.
They're just getting around Ronnie, so. I don't know. I mean, it's an interesting strategy. I don't know really how I feel about it.
Like you said, definitely an interesting strategy. I don't know how it's how it'll work out for a lot of these guys. Now Ronnie has a 11-second lead on Caleb Sheets, your new 2nd place driver. Brad Borer did hit pit road and is back out on track. Now Nathan Miller is on pit road. So now Nathan's going to be in the doghouse because he already was a lap down. Now he's going to be at least 2 more laps down. Yep, here comes Ronnie to put him another lap down. Now the question is, if Ronnie waits too long, we're coming up on lap 60 here. If Ronnie waits too long, these guys are going to have a huge lead on him.
But then he'll have the
then he'll have fresh tires.
Then he'll be the chaser.
He's my logic. He's going to be the chaser chasing them.
I'd rather be the chaser than the one being chased.
This is true, but
Especially
how
with
much
the
of a
fresh
difference?
tires.
Yeah, but how much of a difference is 10-lap tires going to be? That's going to be the question. Because John Schweiker is now the fastest guy, or he's the highest running driver that has pitted. And he's still running 22.67s. Our leader is now running 23.80s. So, it'll be interesting.
Now this is me going a lap down to Ronnie, so
Yeah.
I'm actually just slow.
93, a Richard Tesk is looking to put himself 2 laps down now. Yeah,
So he's 3?
Yeah, he's 3 right now. Richard
Whoa.
Tesk, Will Peru, Josh Sheets, Nathan Miller are 3 laps down.
Will showing the bumper.
He just bumped to 93 out of the way?
A little bit.
Cool.
There's Ken.
Yep.
Gonna see people starting to run pink because it is October.
Yes, sir. Alright. Ronnie's still staying out here. Schweikert. So let's see. Ronnie is at... No, he's in backstretch.
What's his lap time last time by?
Ronnie? 23.63. John's was at 22.75, so... Still almost a second. Okay, Ronnie's at the line now. John is middle backstretch now, so... He is still a lap down, so he's going to have to get to Ronnie. When you pit, you lose almost exactly 2 laps. So if John gets to Ronnie and is able to unlap himself before Ronnie pits, John will be a lap ahead of Ronnie Norman. That's a huge deficit to make up.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up 3 laps down. I'm coming in from 5th.
Mm-hmm.
It is hairy out there on those old tires. If you can go back, I don't know. I kind of just put the 93 in the wall because I was getting pressured from both sides there. I mean, when you're coming off the corner at Dover, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Might be real wide in the corner, but that narrows up real quick.
Ronnie still staying out. We're on lap 66, coming to 67. Almost halfway in this race. Josh Sheets putting himself now 2 laps down as he goes around the 25 of Ronnie Norman. Behind him, you see the 15 of Brad Boer looking to make him 1 lap down. And looks like the 50 of Matthew George and the 68 of Rob Haynes is also back there. And Ronnie's just running up high, letting these guys go. With how slow he is versus these guys, I'd be on pit road.
I would agree.
I would not be wasting too much time out here.
Let's see what I'm going to be doing here on these fresh tires. You'll really get a gauge of how these tires are right now versus Ronnie.
I mean, he is just getting passed like he's standing still. I get the hope that he's hoping for a caution, but...
I think he's trying to play it halfway. Get to 70 and go.
Trying to make this a one-stop race, I think he's crazy. I think it's doable.
It's
obviously
definitely doable.
Yeah, it's obviously definitely doable, but it's crazy. Because he's running, now he's in the 24-second bracket. John Schweikert is still in the 22s.
What was his time?
Ronnie's last time.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. Make sure he gets on the pit road clean and safe. And we'll see what the difference is when he comes out. John Schweikert just unlapped himself right there. You saw him flash by. He's at the line now, so now he is on the lead lap.
That might be for the lead.
No. John Schweikert is now on the lead lap. When he comes around next time, he's probably going to get the lead before Ronnie's even in his pit.
Yeah, 35 is around here.
Let's see. Where is the 1 car? Here he is. Ronnie just pulled into his pit, and John Schweikert is... He's around him, but Luis Almaso is actually your leader. Luis and Caleb Sheets have not pitted yet. John is 13 seconds behind Caleb. No, 13 seconds behind Luis Almaso, your leader. So, where did Ronnie Norman come out? Ronnie Norman's just out of pit road now. John Schweikert is about a straightaway behind him from putting him a lap down. So, we'll see how much time Ronnie can make up here and if he can catch back around before, well, not before, but he's going to have a lot of cars he's going to have to pass too. Oh, Reckon in 3. That's bad break. That was 93 of Richard Tesk.
That's not going to be good for me. That was off my bumper.
Oh.
That's really not going to be good for me.
Uh-oh.
It wasn't intentional in the slightest. You look at the replay. I mean,
I'm
he
watching
had
the replay.
maybe 15 laps older tires, and I'm going to get to the inside of him, and he just kind of came down. Looked like it was even a little net code.
Seeing the 53 on the inside of the 93. Oh, that was net code. Yeah, it definitely was net code.
Yeah.
Oh,
Race
and
control should see
I
that.
don't.
But
Yeah, it was definitely net code. We saw it here on live.
I don't know if he's gonna watch, but damn it, you know, I'm sorry. Not much I could do there.
Just if you can say it on track, make sure it's.
How big was the gap between me and him?
It was at least 2-3 feet. It was
2 to 3 feet?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty good net code. I mean, he still pinched you down pretty good, but it was still net code.
I mean, I expected that.
Yeah. All right, but now this is gonna throw everyone's strategy a piece. 54 Luis Almasa's on pit road. John Schweikert, oh, he also did pit, so he's gonna get some fresh tires. As did Michael Guidry, Mike Voss, Chuck Harrell. Brad Borer is gonna be coming in this time, I believe. Yeah. And Rob Haynes and a few other guys are in front of your leader because your leader's on pit road, so they're going to maybe take the wave around. Maybe not, but this did trap Ronnie Norman in 8th spot, 1 lap down. So if he pits this time, then he's going to be stuck a lap down. He can probably fight for the lucky dog if we get another caution, but it's kind of it's a weird situation right now. I think some guys are going to take this wave around, some guys are going to be forced to pit, but Ronnie was just on pit road, so he should be good to just take the wave around. He'll get back on the lead lap, and it might actually be of help to him.
You're gonna have to take the wave around for me at least, because I just pitted.
Now, the only thing is...
You know, Dover is cautions breed cautions.
Well, yeah. Can you take the wave around if they're going to give you the EOL?
Depends if they're gonna give me the EOL. They probably will, you think, don't they? Don't you?
Netcode just sucks.
I mean, yeah. I hate netcode.
Yeah.
I hope
how can they
everybody
not
watching
how
can
can
see
they
that
not
that's
figure
all
out?
that was?
How can they not figure that out yet?
I don't know.
But there was
I'm
was
gonna wait
absolutely
until they
no
give it to me.
contact, but
If I take one to go, I'm going.
are we 2 to green?
Yeah.
No, no. They're still figuring it out or something. I don't know.
I think we got Matt Moritz up there tonight.
Oh, is that what he's doing? Okay, because I see him on my thing and he's just sitting there. It's like, oh. I know he said his computer was down for a little while, but he got it back up, I thought. Alright, well, let's see what happens here.
Yeah, that just kind of screwed a lot of people right there. And
It
I
did,
don't
but
feel
it's
good
gonna
about that at all.
It's gonna put a lot of guys back on the lead lap, I believe. No.
I hope so. I really hope so, because I didn't want to screw anybody there. I mean, I was just racing.
Some guys just
Don't get much room. That's what happens.
yeah. Some guys have
was on a-
actually
yep, sorry.
stayed out. Yeah, see, a lot of guys are taking the wave around. John
It's like
Schweikert.
Ronnie and Joey Stats. Am I seeing that right?
What do you mean?
Or is Ronnie taking a wave?
No,
Never mind.
Ronnie took a wave. Yeah. I think Schweikert's gonna be your leader. Do a quick
John, Mike, Michael, Luis, and
Chuck,
Chuck.
Brad Borer, Ronnie
Brad,
Norman,
yeah.
Joey Stats, Rob Burns are your lead lap cars. 9 cars on the lead lap right now. And then you have 10 trapped a lap down, with Josh Sheets and Ken Ron 2 laps down, and the 93 is off the track, and the 56 is still sitting on pit road. All right,
go.
pace car is off. I fast forwarded again, right? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Yeah, you're
Schweiker
live.
took the high line, and he's green. Ooh, a couple guys back there did not go. John Schweiker clears himself. Luis Dalmaso from the outside of row 2. He took up the 2nd spot. Let's see if cautions breed cautions here. Maybe we can get some more guys back on the lead lap. Right now, the fight for the lucky dog is the 68 of Rob Haynes. He is currently in your lucky dog spot, so if he holds it there, we'll see if he can get his lap back. Looks like Ken Ron's brought it to pit road. I don't know what for, but might have some kind of problem. He's pulling into his pit stop.
Another chaser.
Yeah. Schweiker continues to lead. He's just kind of holding Luis back there. Not pushing it too hard, I don't think. He's trying to save his car as much as he can. Ronnie Norman's pushed it up to 7th spot. But he did have to start at the tail end of the line because he was a wave around, so he's having to make his way up through all these other cars.
I've not gotten confirmation on that EOL. Oh, wreck off a 2. Oh, Guidry.
38 of Michael. Oh, and there's contact further back too. Did he hit you or no?
No.
Oh, it looked like he did. That's the contact I thought I saw. Let's take a look and see what happened here. It looks like Rob Haynes did stay in that lead lap, or the wave around spot, so he's going to be a wave around. But let's see what happened here. So we're exiting. We're in 1 and 2. Chuck Harrell's right behind him. Chuck gets a run to the inside, and again, I think that was netcode. I'm pretty sure that was another netcode situation. See if we can go from the cock. Chuck Harrell.
Now we're going to see guys come in for tires again.
I'm pretty sure that was
another round of wave arounds. So most everybody can get back on the lead lap here, given everybody pits.
Yeah. John Schweikert's on pit road. Let's see. Did any lead lap guys stay out? 68 is not. Oh, that's your wave around car. 74 is not on the lead lap.
68 is the lucky dog.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like
so everyone's going to get a wave around.
Yep.
All right.
Gotta say that was pretty nice of those guys to pit and give all these guys their lap back so we can have a good race. Not gonna lie.
That's not why.
Oh, I know that's not why, but I mean.
It's going to make it interesting again.
Oh, yeah. Schweikert's gonna win the race off of pit road. This will help some guys like Ronnie Norman who had to start EOL last caution. And it'll get them back up with our leaders. And even taking the wave around here, you're taking a chance that we're going to have another caution so you can pit, because it's been about 35 laps since you were on pit road.
Since I was?
Yeah, you pitted.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I
Pitted
mean.
on lap 65. Yeah, I guess 20 laps-ish.
Yeah, okay, so I was thinking 55. Yeah, so about 20 laps. Nathan Miller ducks it down on the pit road.
There's some guys who are opting to race for the lucky dog, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Well, Nathan pitted earlier, so I understand it.
We're just past halfway.
Got about 5 to go probably when we go green.
Yeah. Is that 1 or 2 to go?
That is 2.
That is 2.
We have not gone by.
Let me know if they give the EOL to the 3.
That's what it's looking like here. But
Is Matt actually in there, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because Luis got a passing under yellow under that restart because he passed. You know, you saw it. He had a great start. And he cleared it, so he's up there.
Yeah,
Nobody
I wasn't
told him
watching.
It was 2 to go.
Oh, gotcha.
Last caution. So that's kind of what we're dealing with here.
Oh.
Still feel really bad. I mean, the one person you don't want to hit out there tonight is the one.
You, yeah.
Yeah, the one that we got together with, and I feel terrible about it. Did anybody else get gobbled up in it?
No.
Okay. Okay, I feel a little better.
I think the 99 was close. He's actually been close in both wrecks, but no, he was.
As long as nobody clobbered him.
No, he clobbered the wall.
Oh, they're giving it to Michael Guidry.
Huh?
I don't know why.
That's gotta be for
looks
something
like
else.
They're giving it. Looks like they're giving it to Michael Guidry.
I mean,
and here come the waiver rounds.
Wait.
Yeah, they gave it to Michael Guidry.
Chuck was he might have pinched him a little bit, but I saw Chuck just hammer the gas and get below him, and that's what net-coded it.
He's
but
explaining it.
Oh.
Chuck is getting one as well.
Dual
from
dual
Luis.
From Luis? What? I'm confused.
I think they saw it differently. We are allowed to have 2 EOLs per caution. You know,
Yeah,
if they're both at fault.
Yeah, I mean, if they can't blame fault, someone's got to get the EOL, so give it to both of them. But hopefully they can get it figured out because we're going green. John Schweikert, again, is your leader. Mike Voss, who led the early laps, is running second. Ronnie Norman in third. Yeah,
we
not
are
going.
delaying it.
Yeah, delaying it. Yeah. Ronnie Norman's not in the right spot, I don't believe.
And Chuck needs to go back. Oh
Yeah.
my! Oh no!
Is there an accident back there?
Yeah. Look back at Matthew George, Caleb Sheets, Will, Scotty Brown. Check that out.
Oh boy. Did they go? What the heck?
Their guys have probably got pretty good damage right there.
Yeah, there are. Let's see. The 70 stops, the 50 stops, the 26 stopped really hard.
Why does the 70 stop?
Because people stopped in front of him.
Wait, let's see where does it start? Can you tell?
Let's see. The 05? I don't exactly know. Okay, let's see. 05 hits the gas to catch up to the 03. No, Doug just kind of... I think it had to do with Doug hit the back of the 05. The 05 was kind of looked into his mirror like what the heck and didn't go. And then Doug hit him again and then he came to a stop. Oh. Doug came to a stop. I don't know.
Alright. Well, here we go. I don't know if hurry up and get live here.
Oh yeah,
we're going green.
Yep, John's gone. There we go. A lot of guys had to take the EOL or the wave around there. Mike Voss does clear the 15 of Brad Bohr and the 25 of Ronnie Norman and moves himself up into the second spot. And Brad Bohr is taking a look on the inside of the 25. And he's gonna clear him off before.
Yeah, now we got guys out here who have old tires.
Oh yeah, they're looking for a quick caution, real quick.
Yeah.
Some of these guys they're already gonna be like 0.6 of a second, at least a lap slower than our leader, so they could fall a lap down within another 20 laps or so. Yeah, our top 3 just ran our fastest laps of the race.
Wow.
Mike Voss actually just ran the fastest lap of the race. Period.
What was that?
A 22.252.
Wow. That's only a tenth off the pole.
Mm-hmm.
Ish.
Yeah, tenths. 0.14 seconds off the pole. 0.13. Yeah, 0.13.
Give a call to Rob Burns here. I don't know how long it's been since I've seen Rob Burns out here, but he's having a
Yeah.
respectable day.
Miss the old guy. Also, yeah, the 38 of Michael Guidry is also still sitting on pit road, being shown right now, 10 laps down. Richard Tesk is still on pit road, 18 laps down. Oh no, he's back on track now. And George Munger has still not left pit road. He's just sitting there. Tough night for some of these guys. Yellow's out. Yellow's out. Where is it?
Got another caution.
Where is it? Chuck Harrell.
Looks like, look at Chuck. Check Chuck.
That's why I'm checking the Chuck. Oh, he got pinched off the corner by the 96. I would put that on the 96 in a heartbeat. Yeah, the 96 really just kind of pinched him off there. See if we can take a look at it from the 96's in-car cockpit camera. I don't know if he doesn't see him.
Is Chuck wrecked or what?
No, he tapped the inside wall. Yeah, he definitely gave him absolutely no room there on corner exit. Chuck was there.
Now, this is the caution that everybody wanted.
It definitely is.
Now we're going to have us a show.
It looks like we're going to have... Is John coming back down pit road? Is he going to bring people with him?
I know from 8th on back we're coming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep, everyone's coming to pit road again. Maybe we'll see some two-tire stops here. We've only got 47 laps to go.
You very well might. I don't know. That might also might be a death sentence. So.
Yeah, it very well could be.
You're going to see a lot of guys staying on pit road for extended time because of that little checkup earlier. Got a lot of torn up race cars.
Yeah, I definitely saw a bunch of cars that did have damage, so we'll see what happens here. Oh.
And I can finally get my right side fixed. There goes Luis, maybe 2 tires.
Oh, he said a bad word. Watching the Vikings and Giants game now.
What's the score?
14-0. Really surprising. I mean, on paper the Giants have a pretty good offense.
On paper.
On paper, but
they
Eli can't
in prime time.
Yeah, Eli can't complete a pass, and some of these guys can't catch right now. Odell Beckham was only... he hasn't been all that great tonight.
Odell's
nice move, though.
Lost his composure.
Oh, another first down for him, though. They got 43 seconds left in the half. Looks like we got a new leader. Luis Almaso might have taken... Yep, he took 2 tires. Looks like he is the one car in the field that took 2 tires.
I mean, someone was going to do it.
Someone was going to do it. Why not Luis? One guy is going to be taking the wave around. Looks like the 05? Yeah, the 05 Josh Sheets. And this will put him back on the lead lap, I believe. And that'll put us all the way back up to 18 guys on the lead lap.
That is the EOL on the 96 car.
It is?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. At least we agreed on that. All right. That was perfect timing.
Oh no, Luis. Black flag.
What for?
Too many pit stalls.
Oh no. That's gonna really suck because he's gonna
Now he can't.
Yeah,
Man.
he's stuck on 2 tires at the back of the field. That's gonna really put him in a bad spot. Lights are out on the pace
Race
car.
control has been hard the last
Yeah,
few
yes.
weeks.
Yeah. Well, it's chase time. We gotta act like champions out here. So I mean,
Yeah.
I can't say I blame him. It just sucks that some of these guys are getting caught. Stuff that they weren't caught for earlier in the season, but now that the chase is going on, we're cracking down a little bit harder. Well, Schweikert back in the lead, so one car will be the control car coming here to the green flag, and we're going to have 44 laps to go.
44.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can math.
Now
My countdown starts at 40.
Back on lead
So.
lap here.
Yeah.
I'm in 9th. You got Doug here in 10th. Ken Worley in 8th. Caleb Sheets. These are all guys who are back at it. Back on the same cycle that have not been. Here we go.
Pace car's off.
There we go. Green flag.
Wow, and John got a huge jump on everybody there. Nick, you're... Okay, you're back. Careful.
I saw it, yeah.
Yeah.
I figure keep my foot in it, because then it just becomes a mess.
Yeah, but you're good now. Well, John Schweikert's cleared out. Mike Voss still holding on to that second spot. We got a new third place guy, Brad Bohr. And that 15 car, 68 of Rob Haynes is also up there, and Ronnie Norman's back in 5th. Got a pack of 4 cars here with the 26, the 12, the 53, and the 31 fighting for right about the 6th spot.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
And look at the 12 of Rob Burns is going to back off a bit. He's going to fall back in line with the 3. 53 making a move on the 26, dives it hard down in the 3, and off the 4 he's going to have the spot. Oh, okay. Can't tell when I can't.
Looked really good though, didn't it?
I can't hear the engine noises all that well, so can't hear him letting off.
Don't know what this red, white, and blue toy Chevrolet has been doing during this race, but she's come alive right now.
Yeah. Red, white, and blue.
Yeah. You still see T-Rex?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Hey, everybody, ignore this real quick.
Then don't say it.
I sincerely apologize if someone else didn't have the right paint scheme on. I did it before the race, and I don't know why it didn't work.
I changed it right for, like...
Oh, you suck. That's your
right
fault.
before.
I blame you. Not my fault.
No, it is my fault. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember when I discoed from the room earlier?
Uh-huh.
It's because I wanted to change my paint.
Yeah. Gotcha. Well, Giants are going to go into the halftime with a 14-3 deficit.
Getting points is a big deal.
Yeah, it kind of helps you win. Oh, Mike Voss had a
caution.
different... Oh, caution's out. Who is it? Who is it? Where is it?
Matt Moritz has thrown it, so it is a race control caution flag.
Huh. Wrong button, maybe?
Oh, the pace car just hit the wall.
Yeah, I saw that. Went into the, you want to mow
Pit
down some
road
fans.
will probably be open this time.
This is an interesting caution. Yeah, John's bringing him down pit road. Maybe, maybe not. Yep, he's coming down pit road. Yep. Again, if any of you guys drivers go back and watch the race, my bad for not reloading. It seems like I missed a few paint schemes there. Scotty, I know you're going to yell at me later, so it happened.
Going pretty slow here on pit road. Like slower than normal.
35 miles an hour is just too slow. Once we get going here, I'll give you guys a quick update. We'll do a quick run through the field and see where all your favorite drivers are at. I still want to know what that caution was on, though. If they say it, let me know. Schweikert on and off pit road took 2 tires, as did the 54 and the 96 did not pit. So 54 is your leader.
That is a huge strategy move right there.
Yep, definitely
because
is.
Luis needed track position, and he got it back.
35
now
laps
I'm just
to go.
nervous this is going to be a mess.
Could be. Could be.
Now, do we have waiver rounds out here?
No. Kenron is stuck behind Luis Almaso and Joey Stats. So actually, Kenron just hit pit road because he's not going to be able to get his lap back.
Yep.
And this is going to put us with, looks like 19 cars on the lead lap. Kenron 4 laps down, 38, 93, and 56. All still off the track and at least 20 laps down.
Who was the lucky dog? Was that Jason O'Connor?
I believe so.
10-4.
Only one eligible for lucky dog right now is Ken Ron, but he is 4 laps down. This will be an interesting restart.
That goes on Ken Worley.
Okay. Sorry guys, I don't have a replay for you. I didn't see what happened.
Got loose going into the corner and collected a couple of cars, is what race control says.
Oh. Alright, well.
And then
Apologize
Chuck
to
got an
any-
EOL, too many pit stalls.
Oh. Wow, really getting on him tonight. Well, at least they're consistent tonight. What's going on, Tom
Sped.
Ferris? Oh, Andy Sped. Oh, that really sucks. Go Nathan Miller. We'll give you a quick Nathan Miller update. There's Nathan. Always one of my favorite cars out here. I love this Haas Automation Monster Energy Chevrolet. Ford, sorry. He's already changed it over. It's a really cool car. Huge Haas guy, so. Yeah. Hush. Hi, Blake. I gotta get in contact with you and see if you're still going to Texas. I haven't decided if I'm going to Texas or Phoenix yet, so. Get in contact with ya. I'm talking to Blake in chat, thank you very much.
I know.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Alright, lights on the pace car off. Luis Salmaso is your leader and control car coming to this restart with, we're going to have 33 laps to go. It's been a pretty good race. We had, what, 80-something laps green, and then
80-something laps before there was a netcode wreck.
Yeah, and then now we've had 3 cautions, so still a decent race, a little bit of action, a lot of side-by-side racing, so it's been a pretty good night here at Dover.
I will say though, look at John here. He's gonna be on it.
But John only got 2 tires, and we had 5-6 laps there for Luis's 2 tires to run out, so we'll see how this works. Luis Almaso's gonna get the jump, and he's gone. John gets a great restart right beside him, though. Luis is able to hold him off going into 1. We'll see how long he can keep that one of John Schweiker behind him. A little bit further. Oh, and now I see the blue, red, white, and blue. I like that car. Dang it. My bad.
Jeff ran it at Charlotte 2010, I want to say.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, definitely a cool car. Always love them red, white, and blue schemes, especially right now when we have so much crazy and stupidness going on in the world.
Yep.
Could always use a little red, white, and blue. Oh, Schweikert around the 54, Luis Almaso, and Rob Haynes is going to follow the one of John Schweikert around. New leader, the 1 car. It's going to be 30 laps to go this time by. Got a battle back here for the 5th spot between the 53 of Nick Olson and the 96 of Joey Stats. Joey Stats was one that stayed out on pit road or stayed out and didn't pit, and he has now fallen back into the graces of the 8th spot. With the 15 of Brad Boreman looking to looking underneath for another spot. Oh, we got a battle for the lead. 68 of Rob Haynes is looking to get around the 1 of John Schwecker. He wants to lead some laps.
He wants to move on to the next round.
Yes, this is true. Rob Haynes is one of your chase guys. He's got them yellow numbers. He wants to be the first Xfinity regular to lock his spot in the round of 8. You can't push it too hard, though. John's one of the better guys at being able to run hard, yet somehow save his tires and be perfectly fine for long runs. So Rob's got to be careful here and make sure he saves his stuff and doesn't try and get this lead away too early. We still have 28 laps to go. I wish my time thing would switch over. I gotta make sure I get that fixed. My bad. Hi, I'll be at Texas. Ranch it up. Ronnie Norman will win. I don't know about the Ronnie Norman one, but ranch it up, sure. And Ronnie Norman is running 5th right now. He just took the 5th spot from the 53 and Nick Olson. So he's still trying to make his way up there. He's got the 20, the 54, and that 68 of Rob Haynes to get around to get to the 1.
Yeah, I'm still getting over the fact I passed him on the restart.
I think the 68
That's
might
the
have
first time
something
he's
for the
been
1 of John
passed in a
Schweiker.
year.
Rob Haynes may have something for John Schweiker here. He's running right with him. John slips up a little bit. The 68's going to be there. He gets a great run off the corner. He's there. Does he make a move going into 1? I don't think you can. Nope. John protects the bottom.
Ronnie will on Mike.
Yep. Ronnie just got a move on Mike Boss. I am live, right? Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
I
want to make
think.
sure. Yeah. Yeah, Ronnie will get a top 3. I don't doubt that one, but a win might be...
They get to racing up here. Never say never.
Yeah, Ronnie Norman is in the 3rd spot now, so maybe these 2 up front are pushing it a little harder and Ronnie Norman will be there. Rob Haynes gets a great run through turn 4 every time. Also see the 3 of Chuck Harrell's on pit road. It'll be a tough night for him. John's running that apron, and if he does what some guys were doing in practice and nailing that apron, he could slide up the track, and Rob Haynes could make that move underneath him and get the lead.
Let's not be too ridiculous. It was just me.
I'm live, douche. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Blake Freeman calling me a douche.
Why?
I know, right? You're
Get
a
out here on the
douche.
racetrack, Blake.
Yeah, Blake, where you been? Not cool. Call me a douche and you're not racing. My money's on Norman. Ha. I don't know.
He's
coming. I think my money's on
Rob is
John
backed
still, though.
off.
Yeah, Rob has lost some ground, but I think my money's still on John. Can't doubt out the Schweikster.
The Schweikster.
I don't know.
Don't. No.
No. All right, 20. There we go. 20 laps to go. And 3 of Chuck Carroll's rejoining the race, and he's going to be right in the middle of this pack. So hopefully he falls back a little bit and falls in behind these guys who are battling for position up here.
And he will.
Oh, that's great. Rob Haynes still trying to just stay as close as he can to John. Ronnie Norman is staying about the same distance back from Rob and John, but running faster lap times than the 2 of them. Not by much, but a couple hundredths each lap.
Yeah, Rob is still there.
He's still there, but he's not on John's bumper like he was. He needs a mistake from John to be able to get back up to him, to be able to have a shot
I
at
picked up
him.
about a 10th that lap, I would say.
That lap he actually lost 6 100ths. No, never mind.
Really?
No, he gained 6 100ths. My bad. He was 6 100ths faster than John. Ronnie Norman ran pretty much the same lap time as John, so he lost a little bit of time to Rob Haynes. But again, this race means a lot more to Rob than it does to either one of the 2 guys in 1st and 3rd. John running for cup points doesn't matter, and Ronnie running for truck points. Both of them leading in their respective series, of course. And Rob's just trying to be over here and dominate the Xfinity series, but Also, Tom, Nathan Miller, he's up in the 5th spot, so he's running a good top 5 race and might be looking to make a move there on the 20 of Mike Voss for the 4th spot. He might have something to say about this before the night's over. Looks like Luis got a little loose there off of 2. He's falling back to the 6th spot.
Yeah, I just let him by.
Oh, you let him by?
Gotcha. His tires have come in.
Oh. Those 2 tires
I burned my stuff up.
Well. Yeah.
I'm only good on like 10 lap runs.
Yeah. Back up front, looks like Ronnie Norman has chased down the 68 and the 1 of Rob Haynes. Sorry, the 1 of John Schweiger.
The 68 is chasing down the 1.
And 68's back with the 1. Ooh, 68 gets a little loose there, and he's going to lose some ground. Ronnie Norman's going to get a run on him. Ronnie Norman's now only a half second behind our leader. Down from like 1.1 a couple laps ago. He's running 2/10 a lap faster than the 2 in front of him.
I think Ronnie saved.
Ronnie might have saved. Did he save enough, and did he go fast enough? 13 to go this time by. Ken Ron lets these guys go and battle it out by themselves. That did hold Ronnie Norman up just a tad bit, though. They're off of 2. Couldn't get his full exit, but Rob Haynes is running. Oh, now Ronnie Norman's going to have a run on Rob Haynes into 1, and he's going to take it. So now it's just Ronnie Norman and John Schweikert fighting it out. Looks like Rob might have gotten a little tight off of 3 or 4 and had to get out of it, and allowed Rob to get into 1 side by side, and he made the pass. So now, can Rob Haynes get up to the 1 and move the 1? We know the 1 is solid as a rock, and he's not going to let Ronnie Norman get by him. But he is there. Coming to 10 laps to go this time. It'll be interesting. He's going to take a look. Nope. John shuts the door. And we're 10 laps to go. Did Ronnie save enough? He's going to the inside. He's taking a look, and he's going to make the run into 1. And I'm eating my own words. Ronnie Norman, 25, new leader. It's funny how it always comes down to these guys. John's going to try and cross him over. They're both going to go into the corner extremely low. But Ronnie's still going to hold on to it and come off of 4 in the lead. 9 to go this time. Did Ronnie make his move too early and maybe John saves a little bit and makes a run at him with about 5 laps to go? If it's possible, do we see it?
I don't know. I mean, is Ronnie pulling away?
Let's see what happens this lap. Yeah, he definitely is.
How much?
Ronnie Norman, 22.78. John, 22.95.
Oh boy, yeah.
So yeah, I think Ronnie's gonna build too big up a gap.
Lights.
Yep. Turn out the lights that
Party's
don't
over.
exist at Dover. Ronnie Norman
the
coming to
party's over.
7 laps to go. He's already got a
Unless
half
we
second
get a caution.
lead. Unless we get a caution in the next 3 laps from here, 2 or 3 laps. We're gonna see the 25 Ronnie Norman, I believe, get into victory lane. We got a battle brewing up here for the 4th spot. 41 to Nathan Miller taking a peek inside of the 20. See if he can get by him before we hit the checker flag here. 6 to go. Wow.
What?
These guys, they make so much money and they're so unprofessional. Told you, 25. Whatever, Blake. Yeah, Blake. 4 laps to go this time, and Ronnie Norman has built up a 1.3 second advantage over John Schweikert. That lap pretty much cuts out any chance of a caution happening, and we're getting a restart. So it's either checkers or wreckers.
4 wreckers for Ronnie, yeah.
Yeah.
I've fallen back to 12th.
I'll say that we've seen an awesome race here tonight. Ronnie Norman's been pretty quick. He's actually going to get the most laps led by 2 laps over John Schweikert here.
Yeah, that was the strategy, and it finally caught up.
Yeah, yep.
From earlier.
I don't really think we can say it was strategy because he had a couple things that sent him to the back, and I think it was pretty much just Ronnie being able to drive this track to the best of his ability and be able to capitalize on. Remember, Schweikert took 2 tires, and this last pit stop, Ronnie took 4. So I think that's your biggest difference right there. That's why we're going to see Ronnie Norman in victory lane this time. But I mean, either way, we had an awesome race tonight. Ronnie Norman's going to come out of turn 4. He's going to look for that white flag waving in front of him. He's going to go one more time around this 1 mile racetrack, and we're going to see him enter victory lane.
He's already got the white flag. Good God.
Yep, he's got the white flag. Just took it. And also a little update. Nathan Miller just got around the 20 of Mike Voss. Moved Nathan Miller up to the 4th spot. He's going to get a great finish tonight. But it is not much for the 25 of Ronnie Norman. He's entering 3, coming off a 4 for the final time. Ronnie Norman is going to go to victory lane here at Dover International Speedway.
Just to give you perspective, I mean, I was, what, a second behind that? And I'm going to be coming off a 4/13th here. I'm not even off a 4 yet. That was a 20-lap run. That tells you how fast those guys were.
All right, let's see if we can do this. That's fine. Our 3rd place finisher was Rob Haynes, and our 2nd place finisher was the one of John Schweikert. We're going to start with the 3rd place finisher, Rob Haynes. You got a copy?
Yeah, I sure do. Jeremy, how's it going?
Good, good. That was an awesome race out there tonight. One of the only guys, you were the one guy in the top 4 that didn't lead any laps, but you're up there almost the whole race. You had a shot there at John Schweikert at the time. Was he just too fast for you, or did you kind of burn your stuff off a little quicker than you hoped to?
You know what? A little bit of both, Jeremy. John's fast, as you know, all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And just trying to stay behind him is a challenge sometimes, and I was glad I was able to do that tonight. And then, Ronnie jumps up there from the bottom there, and I don't know where Ronnie came from. He just appeared in 3rd and flew by me. So no, I'm happy with the finish in 3rd, and congratulations to Ronnie.
Yes, sir. Definitely appreciate it. Awesome race for you out there tonight. Look forward to seeing you next week.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Yep. All right, that was our 2nd place finisher, Rob Haynes. Or sorry, 3rd place finisher. I'm good at this. Rob Haynes. We're gonna look for our 2nd place finisher, John Schweikert. John, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, bud. How's it going?
Hey, what's going on? I know you were talking about before this race. You were talking about not even running it. So, how was it out there tonight? And you put this Harambe car in the lead quite a few times and almost in victory lane, but Ronnie was able to. He had 4 tires there when I believe you took 2 on that final pit stop. But how was the track out there tonight?
It was a lot of fun. Glad I ran it. That huge long green flag run with pit strategies, that'd have been kind of exciting to see how that would have shook out. It was really cool. I mean, anytime you can have long green flag runs and green flag pit stops and actually throw strategies, it really makes it very entertaining for drivers and people watching as well. So that was really cool. A lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I love coming to Dover. It always puts up some real great racing side-by-side action. Some awesome ways you have to pass, getting runs in the corners. It was an awesome race from up here. Nice 2nd place finish tonight, and hopefully we'll see you next week when we go to Charlotte.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Just want to give a shout out to Rob Haynes, man. He's really tough, and when he got there on my bumper, I thought it was going to be over, and I kept trying to just make small adjustments. I know it's kind of difficult just kind of watching, like for people in the broadcast, but when you're out there on the track and trying to make small adjustments, like entering a little bit lower to try and kill off the run and stay lower to kind of keep the momentum kind of blocked. So that was what was going on there in the beginning. And then I saw Ronnie coming, which was no surprise, and I thought I'd be able to hold him off, but he made one hell of a move, and I was like, man, just wrong time. I needed 4, and hell, he pulled it off. If we had 4, it'd at least been a little bit better of a challenge, but hey, I thought that was the right call, so congrats to Ronnie tonight. Always fun racing against him and Rob and everybody else.
Yeah, and definitely appreciate you guys putting on a great race and great entertainment for us up here in the booth.
Hey, man, thanks for broadcasting.
Yes, sir. Definitely a fun night. All right, well, that was our second place finish, John Schweikert. And now we're going to talk to our winner, the 25, Ronnie Norman. You got a copy.
Yeah, what's up, Jeremy?
Hey, another shot of you in victory lane. Another awesome race. Dominant well, not dominant. It's actually pretty competitive all night. There wasn't one car that actually dominated the whole thing, so we had an awesome race. I know you got 4 tires on the last pit stop when John took 2, and is that what won you the race, or were you able to save a little bit while him and Rob Haynes were fighting for that lead?
I believe it totally had to be the 4 tires, plus helping out with the battle up front. 2 tires, it just depends. Usually every time I pit, I take 4, so no question there with 4 tires on the last pit stop. But everything worked out in our favor. I was just a little worried there with the laps winding down. I think I restarted 4th, dropped back to like 5th or 6th, and it was just hard because you got to get by them cars, and while you're trying to pass those, they're taking off. So it was just making sure that you're not running too hard, wearing your tires off, and letting them drive away while you're trying to get around people and keep your car clean. So you just a lot of focus and getting the good runs off the corners. That's the only way I was able to get by John there for the lead. He was getting pretty tight coming out of turns, I felt like, and I had a better line coming out of 4, and I was able to get up underneath him. So that's how mostly I passed everybody there on that last run, was either coming out of the corner. So, but yeah, everything worked out. We put it in victory lane again, which is nice. Feels good. So yeah, awesome race by everyone tonight. John, Michael Guidry was up front, and there's just a lot of great racing. And I mean, this is a fun race.
Yeah, it definitely was. We saw a lot of side-by-side action. A lot of guys coming from the back, had to get back up to the front. Some penalties that guys had to recover from. A lot of pit strategy. That's actually what ended up winning the race for you. And just can't thank you guys enough for putting on an awesome show tonight. We had a great turnout. Anything else you want to add on?
No, I just want to thank Spotify, Champion Sport Plugs, Thrustmaster, Ecoast Outlaw Racing, and you guys for broadcasting this, and everybody that races in this league. It's a great group of guys.
Hell yeah, buddy. All right, well, we'll see you. Actually, I'll see you Wednesday night in the truck race on Broadcast Network, so look forward to that, and look forward to beating you also. I didn't say that. We'll see you then, bud. Until next week here on ARAN, at least.
Bring your A game.
Oh, I will. It's coming. It's coming.
All right, buddy.
All right, we'll see you later, Ronnie.
Later, kid.
Yep. All right. Well, that concludes our interview process for the night. Let's take a look, see through your finishing results here. Ronnie Norman, again, is in victory lane tonight. John Schweikert was 2.1 seconds behind Ronnie Norman. Rob Haynes in 3rd. Nathan Miller got that 4th spot. Mike Voss fell to 5th. Brad Bohr came up to 6th. Doug Hess finished 7th tonight. Luis Almaso, after having a couple problems, he finished in the 8th spot. 26 Caleb Sheets in 9th. 74 Jason O'Connor is your top 10. Behind him is Matthew George in 11th. Rob Burns in 12th. Nick Olson finished 13th. Ken Worley in 14th. Joey Stats in 15th. Josh Sheets in 16th. Will Prue in 17th. Scotty Brown finished 18th. Ken Ron in 19th. That was your first car 1 lap down. He was actually 5 laps down. Chuck Carroll finished in 20th. 6 laps down. Michael Guidry in 21st. I believe also 6. No. He was, I can math real quick, 17, 40, 57 laps down. Richard Tesk was 63 laps down, and George Munger was 122 laps down. All those guys having trouble from the middle of the race on. So tough nights for those guys. But either way, we really appreciate you all joining us up here in the ARAN booth. We have fun here every week. Make sure you hit that like, follow, subscribe button. We got our Twitter, Facebook, and of course our YouTube page up there. You guys wouldn't mind joining all of those and clicking like. That's where we post all of our links for each race if you don't make it onto our YouTube page. But I want to thank again Nick Olson up in the booth with me tonight. Nick, are you still here?
Yes, I am.
Well, yeah, I want to thank you again for joining me up in the booth. I know it's a little different with you still on track and racing and talking with me, and I definitely appreciate having someone up here because I get boring by myself and everyone knows it.
Yeah, no worries. I had a great time.
Yeah, definitely appreciate it. And thanks again. Hopefully we'll see you next week where you're going to Charlotte. Yeah.
Yeah, you should see me there.
Alrighty. Well, guys, that'll pretty much do it for tonight. My name is Jeremy Rubin, and up on the booth with me tonight was the driver of the 53. What happened? Sorry.
What's my name, Jeremy? Oh.
Driver of the 53 was Nick Olson. He was up in the booth with me tonight. And we will see you live from Charlotte. We'll see if Nick can rejoin me again, or if we bring up maybe the 54 that we saw Masso and have some Brazilian fun up here in the booth. Until then, this is ARAN signing off. We will see you all again next week when we go live from Charlotte, same time, at the time of, let's see, 8:30-ish. I say ish because I do it when I want to. 8:30-ish Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 Pacific. And we will see you then. Have a great night and a great rest of your week.